Hi, I'm Ron Heinlein, and I'm president and owner of DTF Footwear. And I want to talk about this particular boot here, but let me show you something. Oh, it's too hard to get into it. But I will pull out an insert like you see here, and I also will have a spacer, and I need to get this out. We'll come to this in just a second. As you see here, and as I'm taking out in this particular shoe, a spacer here. The boot's just a pain to do at this particular moment. And what we've got here is 9315 is what we have in this particular boot, and we make this in the men's in the 9713. And what makes this boot unique is it's a mesh upper, very flexible, very soft to the foot with leather trim to give it reinforcement. Has a raised toe box to it, has a 4-ply counter that gives you more added support from that. Has padded collar here, padded tongue from that aspect. Only 8 ounces in weight. Has extensions on the bottoms, and what I mean that in men's we make this in a 9E, we can make it a 10E and a 14. In women's we make it a 5E, we make it up to a 7E, we can make it into a 9E, a 10E, or 14 for women's as well. And again, that will be under the special order, and we'll talk about that in a little bit when I get to the special order section from that aspect. But we have extensions on the bottoms, and that means if it's a 5E, it's on a 6E bottom. If it's a 7E for women's, it's on an 8E bottom. Purpose for that is to give the foundation. Where you need those wrists, you need the foundation. You need something underneath your foot, no foot hangovers. Gives you more wiggle room in the toes, and in turn what you find is that this raised toe box gives you that as well. Again, a 3-to-1 combination last in women's. That means it's 3 widths narrower in the counter and the heel than is in the ball width, and that's only normal. Women's heels are a lot more contour than men's, and you need more of a narrower concept to have a better fit and better support from there. Also, one of the strongest midsections, as you see here, one of the strongest by far counters because of 4-ply. And people ask me, Ron, what do I need a strong midsection and a strong heel counter for? I don't want bilateral movements. I don't want that to happen to you at all. If this was a normal athletic shoe or a comfort shoe or something else like that, even an outdoor shoe that doesn't have the strong midsection and the heel counter, you'll find that if you walk in this for 2.5 miles, you put equivalent about 4 miles of wear and tear, because you're moving this way and you're moving that way. We all move forward, but I don't want the bilateral movement. You walk in this for 2.5 miles, you put only 2.5 miles of wear and tear. The older we get, or at any age, the more wear and tear we put on our body or our feet, the more we are in pain, sorrow, and don't have those happy feet from that. Then you add one more element to it, and this is the insert that I would be taking out of the shoe, is this unbelievable insert. Now when you take both of these out, you put the insert back in there as you see it here, and then in turn, if you find that it's a little snug, then take this back out, put the thinner insert or the spacer inside of it, and wear it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Break the shoe in, then you take this out and put this back in. But this is one of the best heel counters arches in the country. Has a cradle heel that's just unbelievable. Got a metatarsal, has a 27 durometer that is just phenomenal. The best durometer ever found in an over-counter insert. This is plastisode, so it conforms to the foot molds, makes it customized. And then in turn, if you're a diabetic, if you have swelling, it's mandatory you have these, because it raises the temperature up 2%. I wear them all the time, and I love them. I just totally love the inserts. They're phenomenal. From that, you get 3 sets of these free from us, no charge. If you wear these all the time, every 4 months, you throw this away and you put a new one in. Now the spacer, like I says, it mainly was made for a couple of reasons. Is that we always have a foot discrepancy, men's or women's, between either one of the two. This helps tighten it up. But I want you, and this is one of the reasons for this video. I don't want you to lay it on top. I want it underneath. I don't want it on top because you lose the whole effect of this insert. The insert's gone. And what we do is this gives you a little more added padding, and then it gives you, if you wear it for 6 months or something like that and it starts getting loose, this will tighten the shoe up for you. And you can put this right, you can do it left, you can put it 2 here on the left, 2 on the right, whatever. So what I want to do is let you know how great this boot is, men's or women's, how great the inserts are all about from us.